Because I said, and when I said to him, I was like, yeah, I can come in tomorrow and see them. He was like, oh no, weekend.
The fucking thing.
Doctor wouldn't work on a weekend. Are you crazy?
The problem with modern doctors.
They only earn like 100 grand, man. We can't expect them to work on a weekend.
I know. What the?
That is amazing.
Yeah.
I got goosebumps, man, almost there.
What is this nonsense?
What do you mean?
This is, and I'm not going to say it's not entertaining at all, but it's about as entertaining as watching a man fall off the toilet.
Yeah. And people say wrestling's fake, man. What are they? This is the sport of kings, man. This is what I love. This
is indeed.
The matches like that.
A sport of kings.
I know the one guy got quite a bad injury, actually, though, from this Invisible Man. He didn't wrestle again.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I know. The Invisible Sam's wrestled a few times since, but...
Yeah.
And I think he's related to the sextile and the tent.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you know with KD, the laughing stock, England's got that voice. In this crazy world, we gotta make a choice. They say our logic swishy, but we're making noise from the top of the charts. Here the people rejoice. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss. Stop being buck munchers, just get swishy with us. Join the laughter wave, make a fuss.
My friend Nathan, how BD?
Pretty all right.
That is as much as we can hope to be.
That's all right, isn't it?
Now that we're sure that hopefully...
I'd rather be all right than not all right.
Mm-hmm. Now that we're sure that hopefully an agency is not trying to internationally rob you.
Well, the thing is, I just don't trust any motherfucker these days.
Well, it's fair. Like,
you know?
You've been dealing with an errand job. I've been dealing with a hospital trying to tell me I should let my mother die.
That would just... don't let her die, just never resuscitate.
It's just easier.
Yeah.
It comes down to it. It's just easier, guys.
Yeah, guys, you know, we've got to put a lot of extra work in if that happens.
Exactly.
And, you know, I'm busy as it is. I've got paperwork.
And I think what we'll do as well is, we know that the son can be a bit of a, not a know-it-all, but he wants to know exactly everything. So we'll get somebody to call him who has no idea
what the fucking situation is at all.
Not even the situation, but doesn't seem to understand why.
Why the DNR has been...
He's telling me...
offered.
He's telling me at one side, he told me, why the anesthesiologist may recommend, that she shouldn't have it, because her baseline health isn't great, even though, her bone health is alright. It's like there's nothing really, like her muscle and shit obviously is worn away from, because it was like, because she's bedridden, and now I was like, yeah, okay, so muscle deterioration, and, I'm sure it probably hasn't helped her, what's that word again? The fat in your cholesterol.
Yeah.
All that kind of stuff. But I was like, but how do these things, I understand you're saying because of that base level, that it wouldn't be good for a quality of life. So how does that base level apply, and how does it actually do it?
Yeah.
And he kept going back into the same thing. I was like, no. I'm not asking. He was like, let me break it down for you again. I was like, no, I'm not asking you to break it down, man. I need you to expand further.
Yeah.
It's what I need.
Also, like, isn't it really down to the person who you're asking in that situation whether they want to still be alive? Because, like, isn't that what the
She's asking me to do it on her behalf?
Yeah, exactly. But isn't that like the thing? The whole point is, like, she still wants to be around, so obviously her quality of life isn't that bad.
Well, I mean,
so what the fuck is wrong with you motherfuckers that you're like, well, who really knows at the end of the day? She fucking knows, motherfucker. Well, she wants to fucking be around. She wants to fucking be out there. She's bedridden at the moment. Doesn't mean that's the way she wants to spend the rest of her fucking life,
Yeah, but I mean, that's a different point, though.
No, but you know what I mean? It's like you don't get to make that decision for someone.
Yeah. But, well, apparently the thing is they say that they do, because they can make disagreements, but the final decision is down to the anesthesiologist and that. And I'm like, so what does that mean? Are you trying to say that if you say you don't want to do it and then they decide you will, then that? Or I'm guessing, are you saying you can decide you want it, but if they decide you can't, you can't?
Yeah.
Because he's also talking about the ICU possibly not accepting her. Like, why?
What the fuck?
Yeah. This is like, I don't understand this logic that you're telling me right now. Why would the ICU not accept someone
in critical care?
And this is the thing as well, though. When I said, about the quality of life going forward. I asked him, I was saying to him, like, you need to tell me what you mean by that.
Yeah.
And basically, his point he was getting at was, if you have a finger, your cardiac arrest, and then like you don't breathe for too long, then you have your brain starved of oxygen, you get brain damage.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, in the same way like when you drown, but that's
a pretty big what if.
Yeah, that I was like, that wouldn't be.
That's not a guarantee
on whether your ribs would break.
No,
your ribs breaking would not mean that you would get brain damage. It would be more if they didn't get to you quick enough.
Yeah, or if someone didn't perform CPR before a medical team got there.
Yeah.
That's a fucking what if scenario. That's ridiculous.
He then also told me that only 10% of healthy people successfully, are saved by CPR. And I was like, I don't think that's right.
That's not accurate.
So
it's 10% of people, I think, wake up from CPR because that's a really low number. But CPR isn't for that. CPR is to keep you going until a medical professional can do the actual thing they need to do.
Because the number he actually gave me when I researched it, and I forgot during the call to carry it on, I got distracted by something else.
Yeah.
And I wish I had. Because what I found out was the number he cited me was actually the number for people who have it happen while at home and are able to have CPR done quick enough so that there's no lasting effects, which, shockingly, if you're at home on your own...
Unlikely to happen.
If you're in hospital, it's a bit quicker.
Yeah.
Like, at home, I understand you stop breathing, it's going to be a lot harder if you're no one there to do CPR.
Yeah.
To make that happen. But if you're in a hospital, that's something that really shouldn't happen.
Yeah.
To me, it feels like they're covering their asses in case they... realise they haven't got enough people to watch everyone all the time, and they let somebody slip without realising they need resuscitating quick enough. You know what I mean?
That's fucking insane, man.
It is.
You can't just sort of go, sorry, we can't really be bothered. Because that's what it fucking feels like, man. It doesn't feel like fucking this is in her best interests at all.
I said to the guy, you honestly trying to tell me you would be agreeing to this if it was your mum and nan, like, when it need to be.
Ask your mum, like, would you like if I just left you when you weren't breathing, or would you rather I tried to help and broke a couple of bones in the process?
Like most people
do when they get CPR, regardless of whether they're on a DNR. It's fucking ridiculous.
And the amount that they have been asking is like, but even before today, I was talking to Mum about I was going to put a complaint in because it's just annoyed me how much they keep asking that. Yeah. And even more so now that, this has gone to this point as well now. But I just think it's really messy.
If they keep pushing it, I'd go to the BBC with it, mate.
I don't know about if the BBC would do that.
Oh, it's the kind of thing that they would get involved with. Yeah.
Because it sounds like something.
It's NHS being shit.
I've had non-stop issues.
BBC cannot stop fucking reporting on it.
Okay. I mean, I've had non-stop issues. I still had the whole giant cockroach thing to begin with.
Yeah, but this is a whole other level of bullshit. This
it really is. Like, it really seems like crazy that people would be okay with that. Like, with anyone's mom and that. Anyone that's fit enough to. Well, there's no reason to not have CPR.
DNR is specifically for situations where someone would be brain dead if they tried to do the CPR on them. That is very rare for the most part. Or if it's someone who is so very weak and so very, on the edge that it's just going to cause more harm than it's worth.
Yeah, like a crusher move.
Yeah, that is not...
95
Yeah, exactly. It's not the position your mum's in.
Exactly.
It's ridiculous.
Like, she's got messed up, lower legs, but she's actually pretty strong, the rest of her.
Yeah,
like she always has been.
She enjoys watching her shows. She enjoys eating her chocolate. She enjoys stuff.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
It is craziness that the hospital's opinions just die in this.
Yeah, just get rid of it.
And it's like how many people in the hospital that don't have first of all somebody to explain all this to them, because Mum gets really confused with all this stuff. So until I explained it to her, she didn't fully realise, because at one point she agreed to it, and didn't realise what she was agreeing to.
Yeah,
and then you think about other people like that,
just out there, just by themselves.
Yeah.
Nah, that's fucked. That is beyond fucked. That is crazy to me.
Mm-hmm. But this is the shit that's been going on, man. I wouldn't believe a lot of it if people had said it to me, to be fair. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Without seeing it all, I'd be like, are you sure that it's really like that? But man, it really is. Like, if you got anyone in hospital that you don't check up on that much, like, just do it, especially
Make
if they're
sure
a bit
you check
older.
up on them. Yeah.
Just to, ask you, like, pinpoint at some point the doctors or consultant, make them call you to give you updates on what's going on.
Yeah.
You need that shit, man. Because I swear as well, they purposely come really early so that they're not with it as well.
Yeah.
And I think it's just so they can get out quicker too.
Yeah.
Because I said, when I said to him, I was like, yeah, I can come in tomorrow and see them. He was like, oh no, weekend?
The fucking thing.
Doctor wouldn't work on a weekend. Are you crazy?
Yeah. The problem with modern doctors.
They only earn like $100,000, man. We can't expect them to work on a weekend.
I know. The problem is that the modern doctors think they can learn everything they need to know about a patient by reading a fucking spreadsheet. And it does not work that way. Old school doctors
at the end of the bed anymore.
Yeah. The old school doctors used to have to fucking sit down, they talked to the patient, they went through the charts with them, they explained what the fucking thing was, what the options were, what the plan was. Now it's just a doctor will appear in the ward, go, by the way, we're doing this on Tuesday, and it might not happen.
Yeah.
You'd think
that considering how long she's been there, that she'd get to know the doctors. She's like she has the nurses, you know. Yeah, a lot of know some of the nurses. So, you know, my mum can be really social.
Yeah.
Like, that's the thing. She always complains about going into the base, and when she's in there, she's just a fucking social butterfly.
Yeah.
I hate it, man.
Yeah.
I go in there after, like, you know, go along with it because it's like, I hate the social.
Yeah, this is my son.
Yeah, man. It is mentalness. I need to get that out because I know it would bother me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I also think it's something important for other people to pay attention to.
It is.
It's something, you know, I'm going to get this.
You got to be fucking careful with this shit, man.
You really do, man, because they keep the shit quiet. There's so much little stuff, little icky, gross stuff that the government keep quiet, and it sounds so conspiratorial, and I think that's on purpose.
Yeah.
And then you do notice them more and more. Like, that's, you know, like, I bet that's been happening for a while. I know people are complaining and they kept quiet, you know. Interesting to see if anyone else has tried to take it to the news, though.
Yeah.
I was to try and take it, see if I can get it to, like, any other news company, one that I might want to work for.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'd be like, you have to pay me, give me a job.
Yeah. I want a little bit of an entry level job.
Yeah. Like, I don't expect you to put me on camera straight away. I get that.
Yeah. But I'll work up to it, don't you?
Yeah. You'll want me on there eventually.
Yeah.
Radio then camera. I get it. I know how it works.
Yeah.
It might actually be worth trying. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway,
play the cards you've been dealt, bro.
Trust me. Yeah, it's always you always hear about that kind of thing. Like, it's always worth asking. If you don't ask, you don't get.
Yeah.
A lot of time, yes, you don't get when you ask anyway. But if you don't ask, you definitely don't get.
You gotta know when to hold 'em, know when to fold 'em, know when to walk away, and when you gotta run, you gotta.
Oh, it's a poker song, isn't it? That was me thinking I've been talking about jeans the whole time. No when to hold them.
This ain't the Sydney Sweeney ad. Oh, did you see what he did there? Call back.
Yeah, well,
that already feels like it was fucking 6 months ago. It was like last month.
No, that was a couple of months ago.
No, it wasn't.
Really?
It legit wasn't.
Better be on here, hasn't it, on the live streams? So I imagine. I think it was on here. I mean, most of them obviously normally are. I can't remember if that was the one out, like, because there was a couple weren't there.
Yeah, I don't know if they specifically put that in.
I know she was on the front when I did it.
Yeah.
I remember on the episode. Nah, yeah, it must be just on YouTube in that case or something.
Yeah, I Google when it was. Fuck it. We got time. Make it over. You got to know when to hold her, know when to fold her, know when to walk away, and when you gotta run, you gotta.
Let's see what's on here.
No, there's no info on it, mate.
I can't remember if I actually put that as a title. I wasn't sure.
Just see when
that thing.
When it turned up.
American
Eagle.
Was it Eagle?
Yeah.
Have great genes, yes. Oh, there we go. Look.
You lie. All right. All right. So,
So,
yeah, that
I mean,
was
2 months.
2 months ago. 2 months ago.
Yeah, pretty much 2 months, yeah. That feels, to be honest, it still feels longer ago than that.
It still feels a lot longer than
It
that.
does, it really does.
It feels like it was a decade ago.
It really does. Oh, you know
That's what fucking news is like now, mate.
You know what, actually, though, before we go any further, I am your comedic babyface, KD Hinken.
Yep.
I am joined by my comedy cohort, remember, 1,000 voices, and not all of them are in his head, Mr. Nathan Parish, but a lot of his voices can be found on his show. Tell them all about it.
It's
Mr.
called
Nathan.
Post-Apocalyptic Metal Tree House. It's a show where I do all of the voices. I wrote it all, I edited it all, I put it all together, and I am finally getting to the point where I am going to be recording the sort of basic version of the show to start putting the editing together and trying to put it into a full thing. So yeah, I'm pretty nervous, but I'm going to try and sort of record it a little bit, do a little bit of behind the scenes, and sort of drop those videos on YouTube a bit, get you guys a little bit more interested in what's happening.
Maybe the odd little, tiny animation one.
Oh yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm going to do some little animations or semi-animations potentially. Depending on what I can get away with.
You don't need magnificent production value.
No, it can just be like comic books with a moving mouth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, just like even pictures, any
Yeah, that's fine.
Just something to look at.
Yeah, because that's what people are basically on these things for. And also, that makes it easier for things to be like put into shorts as well. And like people love shorts at the moment, so you can take a little bit out,
exactly.
and then it's like this is like 30 seconds of the sketch. Go and watch the full sketch here, and then.
I was thinking, even if you make sketches, shorts, because then, you can make so many little ones, then
Yeah.
Or it depends, you can make like a longer one and make, like you were saying, shorts from that.
Yeah.
Either way works.
Yeah.
But yes, I would recommend going to listen. I have definitely listened to all of it. But I will say that what I have listened to, I did very much find funny.
Yeah.
I would definitely say that.
Yeah. It's an entertaining show, if I say so myself.
You know that thing.
It gets pretty wacky. There's like multiple layers to this shit. There's the sketch show, then there's what's happening around the sketch show, then there's like an interplanetary, interdimensional level threat that's planning on turning the entire of all multiverses into one single type of entity known as a Ridley Crunch.
Oh.
So, get into it. It's a bit of it's a roller coaster. You know
what else is a roller coaster, my friends?
What?
Donald Trump's visit to the UK.
That was interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That was interesting.
We saw something before we started.
We did,
and we were like, "Yo, we have to show that right away."
There was quite a lot of footage of the conversations between old Trump and Mr. Starmer, but this particular bit caught our eye in a way that we found very, very interesting. Right? We like this is body movement subtlety shit. You got to pay attention here, people.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, hang on. I've got a call.
Let's go. I didn't notice the first bit you said either, so as soon as I saw it, I was like, oop. But you will find this quite interesting. You'll have to watch out in a minute for you'll have to watch out in a minute for the body language that Keir Starmer does. Actually, you know what? Let's just play it through now, actually, so we can mute it us for a section.
And here's the tap. And the lean. Now that's the most important part here, ladies and gentlemen.
We got a big cheesy smile.
Yeah. So Donald Trump,
so happy.
He does a standard Donald Trump move, which is to sort of lean into someone's space, do the physical contact. It's like a standard big businessman tactic,
It is, yeah.
Create a physical bond, right? And he's gone and patted him on the back. And Keir Starmer, the poor little fucking spaniel that he is, the minute he's got any physical contact of a positive nature, his body has automatically leaned almost a foot over into it to absorb the positivity.
Well, I can imagine he might be like starved of some positivity. I can appreciate that, Bonnie. So I'll turn the benefit of that on that.
I get why you're enjoying it, Keir. I get it.
I haven't seen his wife, but I can't imagine she's the epitome of loving. I don't know.
I'm just imagining Keir Starmer in a wig. So
Imagine Keir Starmer nakedly walking towards.
Oh God!
That's what she gets.
Oh no!
So if she is nice and loving, that also means she has to be idiotic.
To my head, he's like a stretched out toddler
That says a lot about her.
in the way he walks. You know what I mean? He's got like a weird like wobble to it.
I do that don't because he despite the fact that I have paid more attention to his stuff than anyone else's in a sense. At the same time, I feel like I've hardly seen him.
Yeah,
He is so forgettable, and
he's a pretty forgettable chap.
he really is.
He is very, very, very boring.
And that's in comparison to Ben Habib.
Yeah.
I was struggling listening to Ben Habib the first time I watched him on a podcast.
I mean, you can understand if you pay attention why Trump won, because like look at that. That is a guy genuinely enjoying it.
Yeah, and it was the bullet as well helped.
Yeah,
That definitely helped. That sealed it though, because I think
Yeah.
personally, I think he probably already had it won before that,
probably.
but that guaranteed.
Did I tell you ages ago when Trump was first running for election, there was odds on him becoming president of like 160 to 1 or 1,600 to 1 or something stupid like that. And at that very moment, I had a spare £100, and I was like, I should put that on it because I absolutely believe he's going to win.
You really should have done.
And I fucking didn't, and it fucked me over, man. I really should have done that. That would have been such a fucking impressive win.
I mean, even a 10 would have been worth it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I remember, like, I've had something like that as well, though. There was one of the years, X Factor.
Yeah.
I remember just thinking, like, there was a band they put together, and I remember thinking at the time, I was like, they always do good, the bands that are put together, and they were the funniest outsiders.
Yeah.
It was only like 66 to 1,
but that's still a pretty good one.
and I was thinking I should put £1 on that. I
Yeah.
didn't,
Yeah.
and they did end up to win. I did, like, pretty much the same thing.
That's the thing, is like, I am no good at football bets.
Yeah.
I'm no good at fucking, like, sports betting across the board. But politics, weirdly, I kind of sort of know what's going to happen before it happens.
Should we, before we get off this too much, should we see this again in any way?
Let's watch the clap.
Good, it is, like, we'll watch it through, like, actually, we've already kind of done that. So, yeah, we'll watch it through again and break it down a little bit. Because when I realised, and you showed it me, like, after we watched it the first time.
Yeah. It's such an obvious stance change. So look where his positioning is right now. It's slap bang in the middle of the American flag.
Yeah.
Right? We've all got a logical sort of reference point.
Oh, him, yeah.
Yeah, Keir Starmer. Yeah,
right
yeah.
in the middle of the flag there.
Yeah, right in the middle.
And he's talking right now as well, to put context into it. He was talking about Hamas, and if you make Palestine a state, then, are you not just...
are you not just legitimizing Hamas?
Yeah, but are you not just giving them rewarding them? That's it. Are you not just rewarding Hamas? And he's making the point that no. If that happens with Palestine being a state, then it won't be with Hamas leading.
Yeah.
And then Trump really likes that response,
as we see. Right, so there's the clap.
Probably like it's like he almost missed him at first as well.
Yeah.
You see, like. Just something like that one in there. And Keir Starmer, like, that first one, I don't think would have been enough for him, but that second one is what makes him.
That's what makes him really happy. Now he's still slap bang in the middle. The slap just happened.
It made him go to him a little bit, but that might have just been the angle of his foot.
Yeah. But here, it's a good lean over.
That is a good lean over. How far that goes. And Trump knows he's a happy man in this afterwards.
Yeah, because he knows this has worked in his favour. Like, that is the perfect deployment of the back slap.
I don't know if I've actually seen Trump smile that full in a while.
Yeah.
Like, that is a full, legitimate smile.
Yeah.
I'm saying, it's because of the slap. I actually think he might have he's staring at somebody in the crowd, and they might have responded to him doing that.
I think that's what's happened. Yeah. Yeah, and he's like, it's funny.
Or somebody in his in the crowd or something told him at some point, make sure you give Keir Starmer a good slap on the back.
Yeah.
Get it in there at some point, wherever you
There's
can.
JD Vance. And he's slapped me on the back of fucking Keir Starmer's fucking thing.
Like, I'll tickle your butthole twice if you do it. I say so.
And Friday.
And then we just have, I think, a bit more normality after that.
Yeah.
I assume. I mean, we only got 30 seconds into it, so I'll have a quick. I can't see any more. Oh, they're looking like they're about to kiss.
For
Looks like they're about to kiss.
yeah.
Look, we can get that at the right moment.
Yeah.
Oh,
He is full on leaning over into Trump, though. That is.
Yeah. Oh, he touched him. Did you see that?
What?
He touched him.
You did he?
Keir Starmer did it back. It's like the tiniest version. But look. It continues. Okay, look, this is like a whole nother body language thing still going on.
Yeah.
Trump's watching him being like, yo, man, you're going to give me some love back.
Yeah.
And Keir Starmer's starting to pick up on it now. It's like, oh, yeah, chap, don't worry. There you go.
There you go. And he's like, yes.
That one would
yes. I understand this.
Yeah, chap.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
So, yes, I will lean into you now.
That wasn't actual lean again by Trump, yeah.
But not as much. You see,
Look how far over he was.
Pause it a second here. Pause it a second here.
I didn't realise how far over he was the whole time.
Yeah, in body language terms, Donald Trump is very secure in his position.
Yeah.
And he knows exactly what he is wanting from this situation. And Keir Starmer's body language
All over the shop.
is it's sort of leaning and is like, please, let's do this. Let's do a thing that helps. Let's do this.
It's like comforting, leaning into the...
Yeah. It's like you can tell the power dynamic isn't equal.
It is harder with the body language stuff, because the hands and the looking, they're kind of trained to get away from that.
Yeah.
Or you always see the air dicking,
Mhm.
big issue of politicians, because of that.
Air dicking. It's because pointing's supposedly aggressive.
Yeah.
So you have to use the thumb instead.
Yeah.
And if you see anyone talking like that, they are a career politician. Never vote for that fucker.
Yeah. That's one thing I would make sure I don't do when I do venture politics.
Yeah, never do that. Never do that. Be normal.
I use my nose.
Yeah. Yes. Have you ever seen that Mitchell and Webb look episode where there's a sketch, right, of a guy doing like a history program for the BBC,
Right.
and
Leave this continuing talk and whatever.
and he goes absolutely fucking wacky. What he's doing is like, but the Luftwaffe were unaware that the British had radar which was capable of seeing further than the human eye. And he's like, can we tone down the arms a little bit, please? It's a little bit much. And he goes, was I doing a lot with my arms? Oh, very sorry. And he does it again, and of course it's even worse, and then even worse, and even worse. And they end up strapping him to a fucking like gurney and rolling him towards the camera over the fields. And he starts going like with his head instead.
Germans, did you say?
Yeah, no, just a normal British guy with a lisp. But he's like, yeah, he's just like, and then the British had radar, which was capable of seeing further than the human eye. And that's just what I see it like.
I think we might have got all of our touching done here,
Yeah.
I imagine something at the end, but it might not be the end though, that's the thing.
No.
It doesn't look like it.
That's, I mean, ultimately, like, it's
They knew why they put it on at the beginning. They knew
Yeah.
what they were putting on without saying this.
He's almost off his podium by the end. Look.
Yeah. Some of that might be because of the camera angle if you look as well.
I mean, it could well be.
But at the same time, that kind of shows the importance compared to each other, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, look, do you know what I mean? Look, he was originally... Because if he was back where he was there, he'd be almost out the shot. Part of him would have the camera move.
No,
he was out the shot.
Yeah.
If anything, it's gone more.
Yeah, maybe that's just a camera hog.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, definitely. Well, it's a Trump. It's kind of angled just more, but
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Fox News. What do you expect?
Are they right?
Oh yeah, they're into Trump.
Oh, okay.
They're hella into Trump.
Well, none of them are good in the main street.
No, but
main
Fox News
street
are one of the ones who was talking constantly about the Epstein list.
Oh.
And then now that Epstein stuff's been poo-pooed by Trump. Now they're like, oh, what Epstein list?
I just think we should all just get over it personally.
Yeah.
Like it didn't happen.
Yeah.
It didn't.
It didn't happen. None of it happened. A man did not get killed in his cell. That was suicide. It was obviously suicide. And no one needs to say anything else about it. His wife, by the way, completely guilt-free.
Yep.
Deserves nothing but our utmost respect for all of her actions.
I don't think they're married.
Gilshay Maxwell. Oh, his girlfriend. Yeah. Yeah, no, but
Girlfriend.
Yeah, but like legit, like, you know, she's perfectly normal person, never done a bad thing in her life. She's actually better,
I think,
as a person than the new Superman. She'd save a squirrel, and then she'd make it breakfast.
And then I think her paperwork will be lost too.
Yeah,
because that's what happens.
that's I mean,
Or
what paperwork?
maybe it didn't exist to begin
What
with.
paperwork?
Yeah, maybe it didn't be.
I mean, who knows what?
Never
Yeah, because there was never paperwork.
There was no paperwork
No,
whatsoever. Paper doesn't even exist. It's
No.
a figment of your imagination.
I've literally never seen paper in my life.
Same.
Yeah,
Oh, hold on, thinking like a note where you.
that's not paper though.
I never said it was.
Well, exactly, it's silicon.
Of course it is. Obviously.
Who writes on paper these days?
Oh yeah, I mean, come on, you're not a Neanderthal commoner.
Mm-hmm.
Fix up, look sharp
Yeah, you saw some silicon
in your movies.
everywhere. Everything needs to be silicon these days.
Yeah, I mean, you can. To be fair, I mean, people did have like silicon 6-packs and stuff.
That's true.
Um,
People have gone for silicon now because apparently it's less poisonous for you than like the microplastics you get in plastic.
it makes sense.
Yeah, like your body can pass it through itself without having to fucking, you know, go around the houses to do it.
Wasn't it the one they always used to use silicon?
I think it might have been. Yeah.
And at some point they went away. I think
You know what
away
the
from it at
original
some
plastic
point,
was though? Bakelite. Bakelite. You know those big old plastic like black phones, like the old school phones with like
Oh,
the
phone. Oh yeah, yeah.
like that.
The other one, they're cool.
They're all this solid black plastic, and like they use that solid black plastic all over the place,
Okay,
and it's called Bakelite.
it's a bit hard for a booby, isn't it?
No, the thing about Bakelite is it was one of the first plastics ever made, but they had to stop using it because it's partly made of asbestos.
Oh, that's cool.
So there's people who go around collecting Bakelite shit, and they've just got like fucking warehouses full of asbestos, basically.
I imagine something you want.
Yeah, no.
Is it like worth something though? Because it's like a collectible.
I mean, it sort of is, yeah. It's kind of like radium clocks. They're a thing. Like some people love radium or uranium glass. That's another thing.
Well, I'll just get some live C4.
Yeah. Have you seen uranium glass?
What is that?
It's glass that glows in the dark because it's enriched with uranium.
I don't think so. I mean, it makes sense, I guess.
Yeah, and they used to serve shit out of it in the 60s.
People are so dumb, man.
Uranium glass, there it is.
Like, you know, like sometimes people are just seriously dumb. I don't know how else to explain it.
I know. I don't know if it was the 60s, actually, to be fair. It might have been like the 40s, you know?
Either way.
Back when radiation was all the rage.
I mean, let's see it.
So, yeah.
That green shit.
That's the uranium glass, yeah.
Okay, and just got a green tint to it. That's the only special.
Oh,
one.
it glows in the dark.
This?
Yeah.
Okay.
It actively glows because it's radioactive.
Oh, here we go.
And it's producing a radioactive glow that's
Wow.
going into your eyeballs.
Yeah. I mean, if something glows and you didn't intend it to, that should be a bit of a warning signal right away.
Well, it was intended to. It's just they didn't know that it was necessarily going to, you know, irradiate your olives that you put in the bowl. Drinking a fucking nuclear martini, mate.
I mean, just how is that not obvious?
Imagine being the kind of motherfucker who collects uranium glass and fucking Bakelite phones. You're just living in poison 24 fucking 7.
Yeah, we've got freaking lead forks,
Yeah.
lead spoons, arsenic smoothies.
Yeah. Oh, actually, that's a part of talking of PAMT. That's one of the jokes. The two American guys get their hands on some CIA time suits,
Right.
and they're powered by uranium or plutonium. I can't remember which one it was, but anyway, they're having to when they use it, you have to put a lead bib over your balls, otherwise it will just fucking sterilize you. And one of them doesn't read the fine print first.
Yeah.
So it fucks up his plan of fucking his way across time, creating himself a super breed of his own children to come back and fight.
Well, man, to be fair, that sounds a bit Aryan anyway.
It does a bit.
It might be a good thing for him.
It's a very strange show. What can I say?
What do they say? He might have I don't know, he might have accidentally skipped a donkey and fell into a granite jacuzzi.
At some point,
That's what they say.
I need to write a sketch where he is the leader of the resistance against a bunch of French robots.
Right. Leader of resistance against a bunch of French robots.
Very French Terminators.
I would love to see that. Right, they shoot cheese at you.
Yeah.
So look.
They all have olives, not olives, they all have onions around
Yeah.
their neck and shit like that,
Yeah.
They're beating people down with baguettes.
Giant mechanical fog.
Fuck that. You know the bit where in Terminator 2 where he's walking along and he pulls out the shotgun from the box of roses and the roses fall on the floor.
Yeah.
And he walks across them. It's like that, but it's in a baguette. So he just pulls a shotgun out of a baguette.
Cheese everywhere. Pumps the thing and there's just cheese hanging out of it. Progs it, Butter smeared all over the fucking all on the woodwork.
Yeah.
But he doesn't clean it because he's a Terminator, so he doesn't appreciate it.
Doesn't matter.
We've gone mouldy because he keeps reusing the same things.
He just keeps packing the same sandwich around.
It's amazing the fact that, to be honest,
Fucking super gluing the cracks.
it's amazing the fact that he can manage to, he doesn't eat, he doesn't appreciate food or taste or anything, but he can make a perfectly looking shotgun sandwich.
Yeah.
Like every time you would not know there's a shotgun in it.
Well, he's
He
French,
puts it out.
isn't he?
Is he?
He's a French Terminator. Yeah, he's French.
Okay.
And the reason why is because he killed King Louis XVI
Right.
accidentally before he was supposed to be killed.
I think went back in time too far.
Yeah, and it caused a different chain of events where his wife, what was her name? The one who
Rock?
no, the one who was like let them eat cake.
Oh, Antoinette. Mary Antoinette.
Was it Marie Antoinette? Yeah, Marie Antoinette. Yeah. So basically, she goes on a quest to try and hunt down the time traveler. So she creates her own time traveling Terminator.
What? Does that time traveling Terminator have really big hips? It should do.
It should do.
If it's a female one.
Maybe.
If it's a female one, I think that needs to be retconned.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like those big, the big dresses you always see, something like that.
Yeah.
Big what you see in the end of a curtain hook. The old kind of tassel you'd see on old people curtain hooks and that.
No idea what you mean.
Oh, I guarantee.
What the fuck? Old people curtain hooks. Is that what you're going to Google? Old people curtain hooks. Oh, I know exactly what you mean now. Yeah, the kind of thing you'd see if you went to a stately home. Yeah.
All these, my nan and that had all of these curtains.
Yeah.
I used to love just rustling them so much.
Yeah, because you're on the inside, you're a cat.
And it's also sometimes it was I was playing with Cousin Nick from Adam's Family.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Or I'd make someone arrested hiding it, or be a fight where they have to push them into it.
Yeah.
Tassel match.
Yeah.
Normally a tassel match is something else. It's
You
a
re-
tackle match.
Do you? I
It's a
don't know why
tackle.
this is reminding me. Do you remember the fucking Spice Girls movie?
Yes.
Right, so that was on TV when I was a kid, and my stepsisters wanted to watch it, so we were all around my grandma's watching it. And it gets to the end, the bit where they're like, "Oh yeah, and as for you," and they point directly to the camera and they sort of break the fourth wall, and it's all of your family sat around watching this, and look, there's grandma in the back, and I turn around and it's literally exactly as they describe it. I'm like, that's fucking good coincidence. And that's all I was seeing it as. I was like, that's a good coincidence. I quite like that.
Right.
And then my mum was like, oh, what did you think that was weird? I was like, no, I can't. I don't think they can see me through the fucking TV, Mum. But it's just you turn around and it's like, oh, I like. Because how many times are you the person who that joke actually works for in that specific environment? You're like, shit, man, I like that shit.
But nowadays, because normally they make the joke on YouTube about like old people like on just watching TV on their own, or like in your mum's like apartment, in your mum's basement.
Yeah.
Like, hey,
because they know like a good proportion of the people watching are going to be that.
Yeah,
it's not as specific as the Spice Girls one was. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the Spice Girls one was like placement and everything.
Yeah. No, but like the thing is, like, most of the time with those kinds of things, it's always like fucking, oh yeah, what about you, Dave, as well? Or like Jimmy, or like Matthew. It's like those names that, again, they know are going to be fairly common. No one ever says, what, oh, yeah, about you, Nathan. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, you say that though, Nathan, I've known so many Nathans.
Yeah, but it's not as common.
It's one of the few names as well that permeates white and black.
Yeah.
I've known just as many white Nathans as I've known black Nathans.
There's Nathans across the board.
Mm-hmm. And it's the same spelling and everything. It's normally like if you think they're like Stevens or different variants.
Yeah, you can have PHs or
Nathan. Nathan, man. I don't know any variants of that.
Yeah.
I could think of how you could do it, Nafan, but that would be dumb.
It'd be weird.
It'd be very weird.
We would put them out of the club.
That's fair. That's how the Carl River K's feel about the lawsuit seas.
I get that.
We don't like
It's a different breed.
Completely different breed.
Yeah.
White people make supercars.
Yeah.
Carl River Seas, what the fuck do they do?
They drink Tenants.
Why?
In a pub.
Why?
I don't know.
Oh, is it like the people with...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what they do with their life.
Oh, okay.
They've got all sorts of different jobs, but that's what they do with their weekends.
Well, apparently they have some kind of berg as well.
Oh, right. It's either that or they get really into fucking specialist ales.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And if you drink a lot of it as well, they have a verb. It's you're carling.
Yeah.
That's what it means.
I mean, what the fuck else do you think that means, motherfucker?
Where do you think the name for the beer comes from?
Yeah, dude.
Come on.
You're carling it.
Mm-hmm. And a man called Carl Sea owned the iceberg to hit the Titanic. So, another reason to not like him. Carlsberg.
I mean, I'm not saying there's a direct connection there,
I am.
but...
Did you not hear me?
You did. And I
There's
mean,
a direct connection. I'm being like...
If that's not all the proof you need.
The fact that I said it, yeah, I mean, that's truthful stuff.
Yeah.
I know it happened. The end.
They're done. Finito.
Fun, done, only one bun.
That's right.
I'm going to ask the people, and I might put this as like a little clip so they can tell us too. Should we do some kind of, like I was saying to you before, some kind of live Story Wars type program?
Yeah.
Because I do think it would be fun, and I really think we need to start trying to do it at this point, like as a way to up the podcast, try and do some live podcasty shit.
Yeah. I'm just, honestly, the thing that worries me the most is trying to get like a reasonable crowd in. It doesn't even have to be big. It can be like 3 or 4 people, but...
Yeah, which is why it might be good going somewhere like the Bush, where there's already people in there. I mean, at the same time, even if there wasn't, I mean, like, you could blag it on camera anyway,
Potentially.
If you do a couple of nights, though, like, and have the idea that, like, it might not be a crowd one night, but one night it might be, and it, like, when people go fringe, and it's like some nights you might be good, some nights you won't be.
Yeah.
Doing a little like that, but at the same time, you go somewhere like the Bush, at least you've got like a bit more of a chance of having some kind of thing.
Yeah.
Especially depending on what day you do it on as well. Like, do you try and do it on, say, like a Thursday, but have it so that, like, I don't know, you're like the first hour and a half, like he does normally with his, like, when people do fringe shows and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, for example, because if you do it on, like, you don't want to do it on a Saturday.
No.
I don't imagine that being good.
Yeah.
Unless it's earlier.
In which case?
But, if it's earlier possibly, because I know he does do... Actually, I think it's Friday he also does stuff. Which, same thing again. If you can do it early, then that would be a possibility as well.
Yeah.
Because then you'll get people in that might be starting to drink, but they won't be wankers by that point.
Yeah.
Like pre-drinkers and stuff. I like something like that. Like, I think that's a good crowd to maybe try and aim for.
Yeah.
And, they're all for fun and all that, but they haven't got going really yet.
Yeah.
But Story Wars, for anyone who doesn't know though, is pretty much. I was thinking, should we take a thing that's already a thing? But then I realised, hold on, Story Wars is basically what I like to you. I think it's right.
Yeah, I mean, there's different ways of doing it. We can always throw our own spin on it.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But
yeah. I mean, at the same time, like, it still would be the same kind of thing if we did just that and rather than like a quiz off thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It might be better to just have the one thing rather than different rounds and that.
Yeah, no, it's easier to cut that into just single things to then throw onto YouTube and stuff.
What?
Because if you do, if you're just doing like 1-to-1, and then you can just throw that up, as opposed to having like an entire 20-minute segment that you've got to follow through from start to finish.
What do you mean?
If you have different rounds, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. Because with this one, like if you do like an hour, you'd have like hour and 20 or something. You'd have like probably like 5 stories, something like that.
Yeah.
And then just
and each one of those could be, as I say, like cut out separately.
Yeah,
because they don't rely on each other to be like a build up of the show necessarily.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do both.
Yeah, exactly.
And
you put the whole thing out there, but you also put the single ones out there as like enticing clips because they'll be like, 10 minutes a piece, which makes it a bit more like digestible for someone just sat on their lunch break.
Or even part of it, so they don't actually get to find out whose story was at the end. Right, yeah. Like, I want to find out, go here.
Over here, la la la.
I might be better to just not find it, but to just put on like the link for the full thing.
Yeah.
Shit like that is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be interested in doing that kind of stuff because the idea of being able to just go and do stage stuff without having to worry about remembering shit feels beautiful.
Yeah, it seems to be the way a lot of things are going at the moment as well. Like, because everyone basically, if you want to become big, you've got to become a content farm at this point. It seems like you've got to have something that allows you to make multiple bits of content very quickly.
Yeah, that's one of the easier ways to go about it. Yeah. It's just a bore. Like, it's annoying having to do it all.
Yeah.
Like,
especially on like the budget that we're having to work with at the moment. Hopefully, I'll have a job fairly soon, and that can change some of the budgeting nightmares that we've been going through. Yeah.
Sort of survivability. I mean, using a secondary camera to record should make a big difference.
Hopefully.
Yeah. Because the camera quality is a huge issue. Like, the audio quality is pretty sweet now with the additional AI stuff.
Yeah.
And Van Mike etiquette, knowing how to work with this.
Yeah.
It's a bit different, when say other people that don't use these mics all the time might do it.
Yeah, some people don't get it.
Having to remind them, no, go add real.
Yeah.
Having to remind him so many times, no, you have to go closer to it.
Yeah, you can't be a foot away.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we've been doing this for a while now. We're pretty smooth with the way that we produce our podcasts. We get them out as quickly as we can.
They're just doing that lately as well. Once we do them, just putting them out rather than waiting for us to a day.
Yeah. I mean, we may, depending on how quickly I get another job, it may have to do a couple online over the next few weeks.
Yeah, it'll work.
But we'll work it out when we get to it. But yeah.
Yeah. I could try and fill in some with Dom as well or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. There has finally been on this hour or on this minute of 48, there has finally been an update on the Roger Jackson situation. Mandem was finally arrested.
Ah.
Mandem got caught. Mandem got banged. Mandem got prisoned. Mandem got bail. Mandem is out. Oh, I guess now. Well, I'm not really sure. But he got arrested.
So,
felony aggravated assault.
Right. What?
Felony aggravated assault.
Friendly.
Felony.
Oh, right. That's what you said, friendly. I was like, what the fuck kind of fucking law is that?
Yeah, friendly aggravated assault.
Yeah, friendly aggravated. Well, we were just being mates and I fucked him up. And that's friendly aggravated assault.
Yeah.
That's boys being boys.
Knives, It's not like he was calling him hate speech while he was doing it.
Yeah.
Cracker. Motherfucker cracker.
I saw a short from Atozy. Have you seen any of Atozy stuff?
Tozy.
He's a guy who does like breakdowns of YouTubers who've gone off the rails. Like one of the ones is he's been keeping an eye on is Johnny Somali, etc.
Right.
Anyway,
He's the one that got done for like rapey stuff.
no, for doing
Being a dick in
South Korea, yeah. But anyway, he's facing a lot of jail time and shit like that. But this wasn't about that. This was about a woman who, like, her friend was standing on the outside of a bridge, so stupid to begin with. And then she goes like, "Oh, it'd be fun if I push her into the water," but it's like a 100-foot fucking drop. So she breaks 6 ribs in her pelvis on the fucking impact.
Wow. How funny.
It's like such a laugh.
He could have easily died.
Yeah. There you go. That's friendly aggravated assault.
Gonna have.
That's friendly attempted murder.
Did that actually happen?
Yeah, that's a thing that actually happened. Yeah. Jesus.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Hey friend, I've got this for you. It's a lifetime of injuries to your hip.
Yeah. Enjoy not walking properly for the rest of your life. Oh, and breathing. That's going to hurt for the next 6 months.
Yeah. Probably as well with all the extra water that was in your lungs because, you almost died.
Almost died, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Face first, implanted into the water. Not the way you want to land.
I'd love to see that woman's comedy show. She should become a stand-up comedian.
I bet she's hilarious.
Walk up on stage, start shooting people. Pow, pow, pow.
Ah,
Why aren't you allowed?
bang! Bang!
That's so funny. Here, let me shit on you. Shits into a bag and just starts like
Just
twerking.
whipping it.
Compared to shooting.
And it's not a full bag. It's like a fishnet bag. So it just starts spraying.
So. How else is it going to disperse it? He's big first one.
Yeah. Fucking hell.
It's like how Komodo dragons have like a load of bacteria in their mouth to make them poisonous. Well, that was always believed. I think they actually do have venom.
It turns out they do actually have a slight venom, yeah. One that prevents your blood from coagulating and therefore all the bacteria that's nasty in their mouth can really infect you.
Yeah. This woman has that with her ass.
That sounds about right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She has bacteria and you break down your nervous.
Well, you don't know. She's actually a supervillain. She's the human skunk.
Well, I mean, this is an origin story, to be fair.
Yeah.
She's not there yet.
She's not actually got any superpowers. She's like Batman. She just uses, like, the skills that anyone could learn involving shit.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like, once they get to, it's like, she hasn't got to the point in the film anyway where someone actually calls her Batman.
Yeah. Or Skunk Woman.
Or Skunk Woman, yeah. Skunkella.
Skunkarella.
I mean, that's the villain name, yeah. The Skunk Lady is when she goes through a bit of a...
yeah, she tries to be good.
Vigilante, hero.
Yeah. When the superhero gets knocked out of commission for a while and all the supervillains come in and take the place for a bit, like Batman again.
And she just ends up fingering all the villains.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all she does with shitty hands. The men get fingered as well, but not up their arseholes.
No, up all the other holes.
Yeah, all of them.
Including the eye socket.
That's right.
With poo on it.
Deep.
She is known for her conjunctivitis skills.
You can't commit crime if you can't see for a fucking fortnight, bitch.
But you know how the Joker used to leave like a Joker card?
Yeah.
She would just leave soggy eyes.
The soggy eyes.
With like, sleep and stuff in it, whatever that's called, the yellow stuff.
Just, well, in this case, it's pus, mate. It's
that pus is it?
Yeah, in this case, it's full on pus. Sleep is literally just snot leaking out through your fucking tear ducts.
When I was younger, I had a thing where I'd get a lot of that in my eyes.
Yeah.
And I'd wake up in the morning and couldn't open my eyes.
Oh boy.
They'd be stuck together sometimes.
Yeah.
It's such a weird. I remember the one time, probably not even actually how it happened. I just remember waking up and not being able to do the work and having to walk into the mom's room where it's like, even though, the stairs right there.
Yeah.
Walk down just past the stairs, and casually.
Fucking hell, man. It's lucky you knew the place well enough.
I guess so,
yeah. Yeah.
I mean, that might not happen like that. I might, just be dreaming that anyway, like, or just misremember. Shockingly, I might be misremembering something from when I was like 5.
It's crazy, isn't it? It's almost as if you may not want to pay full attention to all of the memories that you had when you were a kid unless they're verified.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Unless you remember seeing a ghost, then you can take that one to the bank.
Yeah. Then turn that into a story.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I still believe my ghost story. I think that I did not misremember it. I think my friend has now misremembered it and changed it into a plastic bag.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I would not react to a plastic bag. I remember it glowing. Plastic bags do not glow.
That's true. Unless they're uranium enriched.
That's true as well.
Yeah.
Which case, that's an issue as well, to be fair.
Yeah. You don't want to be near that bag.
No. And that doesn't account for why it went silent before and then there was bells going off, which aren't there.
Oh.
That was what, alerted us to be like, oh, what? It's weird.
Yeah.
You were just suddenly just wind and then all of a sudden it's like...
What did it look like?
Well, I remember it was a woman in a kind of, some kind of gown or something like that.
Would it be like a
even,
wedding gown or something?
Possibly, but maybe even you see old not maids, but
Widows.
Women maids kind of thing.
Yeah,
Even with the kind of
the black
bits first and then the yellow, the white underneath,
That could be
Could be that kind of
that
thing.
could be like widow shit.
Mm.
That could be a widow who took her life at her fucking husband's funeral.
I mean, that's the thing.
And that's why you're hearing the bells, man.
And she's bowing over some grave going back and forward. And it's I remember even when I looked at the grave in the end, I remember it being not really making sense, but then realising, oh wait, I'm sure they cover these, there would have been old ones there at some point.
Yeah.
And then they were kind of reused graves, essentially.
Right.
Because they've been down enough, yeah. So it could be someone else anyway that was there before,
Yeah.
God knows how old it is.
Yeah.
But yeah. That doesn't mean that, as I said many times though, despite the fact that I believe in ghosts,
Yeah.
doesn't mean I necessarily think though that they're dead people.
Right.
I don't necessarily think that.
Quantum echoes.
Maybe, yeah, more so slips from other realities and that.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I think, maybe. Or slips from time as
Other
well.
time, yeah. Because time is not as
Linear.
linear as we see it.
Not at all. We just perceive it
It's
that way.
incredibly malleable all across the universe in all sorts of ways we're probably not even aware of yet.
We'd only need one to see one more dimension as well to be able to see completely different, arguably.
Yeah.
It's just one dimension off from us with 3D.
Yeah.
That's the fourth dimension of space-time. What? Well, you laughing at that? That's true.
That was good. I liked it.
You're laughing at him. You're like, you know a fact of science.
A little bit. I was like, that's fucking, I quite like that. Yeah.
Yeah, good. Funny. I'm going to go push off a bridge next time. That would be funny too.
Yeah, it would be funny.
I worked out the trajectory from my science equation and I'm going to break my ass.
That sounds like dialogue from a movie where Vin Diesel is a scientist.
Really, in my head, I was going Morgan Freeman.
Oh, right.
He could be. I remember the first time I laid eyes on Nate from Parish. I thought, that cracker looked good in them short shorts.
He was trying to jerk off a donkey. The donkey was not into it.
He was like that. He was like that man who got really angry when he found out a gay man was into him. So, out of fear for gay men and hatred, he killed the gay man and was sent to prison. Didn't work out well for him.
No, he got buggered every Tuesday.
He was in prison.
Sometimes by me for a nickel.
You want to know why they call me Red?
It's a very different movie.
Yes, it is. The real sequel.
Bugging him 4 days to Tuesday.
The real sequel to the prequel to Green Mile.
Yeah.
He's actually catch red in his later days, and I have to know if he gets older than the guy in Green Mile. Anyway,
It is, yeah.
yeah, scratch that. You're way around him. You know he dies.
Morgan Freeman is eternally at least 60 years old.
Yeah.
He's never been younger than 60 in anything he's been in.
It's on Netflix. There's Along Came a Spider, and he looks young in that.
Right.
I wouldn't say young anyway. I'd say 40.
Yeah.
40s.
I can believe that. Except I can't because he's always been 60.
Yeah. Like Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
I love Hulk Hogan. You, even in your youngest days,
You look 42.
at least it's to where it feels like you start. People like that, to be honest, is every single British wrestler I look
Yeah.
at. There was a section actually I was thinking of doing with you that I thought might be funny.
Yeah.
Starting to show you great wrestling, and by great wrestling, I mean stupid wrestling. So you can really
I'm fucking down for that.
Like, for example, have you ever heard of a match between? I haven't got it to hand right now. I don't know if it's. There might be. I know. Well, I know it's highlighted at least online.
Right.
On YouTube. A match between the Invisible Man and the Invisible Stan.
The what?
I mean, I'm not talking a different language here.
The Invisible Man. The
Yeah.
Invisible Stan.
And the Invisible Stan. You heard?
And what makes Stan so invisible?
Well, they're both invisible.
Cool.
Oh, you could argue it's the Invisible Man versus John Cena.
Right.
But, yeah, I mean, what do you mean? The referee's got goggles on so he can see them.
Of course.
I mean,
What in the fuck is this nonsense?
nonsense. This is like five-star shit. This is.
Oh yeah, sure it is.
I don't think you're quite believing me.
I don't think I am either.
I mean, there's also such ones as, like man versus tent. Man versus sex doll.
Of course. Man versus sex doll. Telling me what your heart meant.
Uh-oh.
Man versus sex doll.
Oh.
Shone in your eyes.
Do you want to actually do it? I won't obviously I'll skip forward and stuff, do you know what I mean? Like, am I going to I won't just play the full 10-minute thing.
Yeah.
Got goddamn pens on. Hold the clock. Hold the goddamn
Hold the clickety clack.
Hold that patio door for a second.
Hold that clickety clack in the sack.
Oh, I got it.
You mac.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You whack.
It's a slack attack.
Exactly.
By Jack.
I'm black.
He's on crack, yeah.
What? Oh, sorry, I forgot what I was doing then, yeah. Invisible wrestling.
It was the heat of your boner.
This is a trick.
Telling me what your heart meant.
You know what I wish you could do on this? That you could have, like, I could click a button that made it go full screen, sorry.
Yeah.
There isn't one.
Oh.
There's no button for it. It's annoying, isn't it?
You could set up another window capture that goes over the entire thing and just click it.
Yeah, but can I say for the same window, though?
I think so.
Oh, okay, let's have a look. See you if we can. That'd be great.
The heat of your butthole.
Boys.
Smelling like your butthole. Heat of your butthole. Shone in your
There we
eyes.
go. Oh, okay.
That works pretty well, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I think this is going to be quite a tricky year.
Oh, good.
Hold on. Look away. I don't want you to have, like, the pointless doing that.
I'm going to look this way.
Okay, you good now?
Okay.
Let me make sure it's on there. Yeah. And I'll go full screen.
They didn't even bother to move the fucking curtain aside a bit.
I'll give you that. That was a bit of a...
You could have done that. You just have someone move it with their hand.
It's a bad guy, apparently. They don't like him, that crowd. They don't like him. Okay, fair enough, okay. I don't know what he did to them. Go on, ref. Sort it out. You gotta check him. It's, it's a dangerous job. You're not happy about it, so. Oh, the other guy's already in there as well, I think. I didn't realise. They're both already in there. There was me thinking, yeah.
Why doesn't he have goggles on yet? How can
my
he see
set
him?
started? I think he might just have powers. Oh no, he's coming in.
Oh, there we go.
Wait, the curtain actually moved then, didn't it?
It did, yeah. They actually did it that time.
Very good. Yeah. I meant to do it the first time. Maybe we just didn't see it. To be fair, he did start a bit before I turned it on, so
Yeah.
he's a good guy. This was at Joey Janela's spring break. So this is like during WrestleMania weekend kind of time, WrestleMania week.
This is so fucking ridiculous.
What are you talking about? He hasn't been there for a while. He was injured, as you can hear
Was he?
now, walking in and back. You got to give him respect, man. They're putting a body on the line. You can see everything that's happened to them, like all the scars and all the broken bones they've had. It's tough shit, man. Now we don't put, we don't need this. There you go. Okay, here we go.
He's gonna check Stan again. He might find something that he did in the first time around. I mean, the sand might not be.
The left could see us. Oh, stop. Yeah, clean break. Okay, that's alright. Okay. Come on, ref. Don't let him get away with things. Okay. They're going to fighting.
Oh, come the fuck on with this.
Oh, damn, that was good.
What the fuck is going on here?
Oh, shit. They're trading roll-ups. Oh, shit. Oh.
What the fuck?
That is amazing.
Shit.
I got goosebumps, man, almost there.
What is this nonsense?
It was a great match, do you mean?
This is about as entertaining, right? And I'm not going to say it's not entertaining at all, but it's about as entertaining as watching a man fall off the toilet.
I mean, to clarify, though, it's a no DQ match, so, yeah, it's got to elevate yet.
Yeah.
Oh, he's punching, they're doing slaps now.
Oh, that's Stanley Law right there.
You can hear the shots, to be fair, can't you? As they go in, you can hear the shots. Oh, shit. You're a bad guy. They don't like him, man. They really don't like him. That crowd don't. They are not happy with it.
I'm literally lost for words.
Let's go.
I am literally lost for fucking words.
Oh, God. They're making the ref do it as well. That's crazy. Ref's not supposed to do that. That's not going to work. Oh. They're just sitting in the chairs in front of each other, just slapping each other right now.
What in the fuck is this? This is mime wrestling.
Oh, he's bleeding. Oh, shit. Oh, damn, he's bleeding. They might have to stop the match.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
The crowd wanted to continue. Sat and let them fight. Oh, no, I think it's continuing. Oh, jeez, no fuck you out of the way.
This is ridiculous.
No DQ, it doesn't matter. You can't DQ him for that. Oh, shit, they're outside. Shit, they're fighting through the crowd, man.
There's a girl there.
What the hell's going on?
Yeah, she has no fucking clue what's happening.
Oh, it's getting dangerous now, though, look. Oh, shit, look. Oh, shit, they're about to slam him off. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Fucking dropped with it.
Oh,
And there's a guy still holding his beer.
holy shit. Holy shit. Takes me a while to get back in the ring, to be fair, after that. Oh, no, you can't be doing that. Someone going to come out and help the ref.
This is fucking ridiculous.
Oh, Pig's come out to help him. He's attacking them, I think. Attacking the invisible Stan. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen this far into before.
No shit. You couldn't handle all of this.
Oh. Oh. Oh, damn. We're going to have to put him through the table. I think it's the only way it's going to work. We're going to have to. Don't know what's happening.
What in the fuck is this?
Oh. Oh. What the hell?
Oh, yes. I mean, obviously it's a prop being pulled.
Yeah, yeah.
It does make the piece.
That made it fun. I didn't know about that. And people say wrestling's fake, man. What? This is the sport of kings, man. This is why I love this shit.
It is indeed
The matches like that.
a sport of kings.
That is probably the best John Cena match I've ever seen. It's only 10 minutes, 11 minutes, like 9 minutes without the entrances. It's shocking. I know the one guy got quite a bad injury actually, though, from this Invisible Man. He didn't wrestle again.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm. I know. The Invisible Sam's wrestled a few times since, but
Yeah.
and I think he's related to the sextile and the tent.
Oh, cool.
All from the same area. And
That was
in China.
that was ridiculous, by the way.
I don't know what you mean.
I'm almost offended that's considered a version of entertainment, but it's not that bad. Annoyingly.
Isn't it quite amazing, how, the crowd could have absolutely shat all over that.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely shat all over it. They were so into it.
I still find it so funny that they're going through the crowd and there's just a woman like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
So I'm keeping it short as well, though, because I could have very easily,
Oh, yeah.
I'm shocked it even went that quick.
Yeah.
Because some of the times I was like, what the fuck's supposed to be happening here when he suddenly ran out the ring? I was like, is he going to try and DQ them or something?
Yeah.
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 And it was just following them out because they'd ran out the ring so quickly, apparently.
So fucking silly though. Invisible Man versus the Invisible Stan. Fucking come on.
It was a long culmination of feuds, that was.
Yeah.
Apparently they kept interfering in these year's matches
Oh right.
for months.
Oh
Years.
yeah.
For it.
Yeah.
But you,
Well, good on them for getting their revenge.
yeah, exactly. One would always.
Revenge is a dish best served cold.
It is. And lightless.
Yes.
Purely lightless.
Invisible to the naked eye.
Yeah. Much like
Oh,
that, but not like my talent, which is visible for everyone. And it'll be visible for you in Derby on the 29th of October. Come down to a gong show. Watch me gong.
no.
Wait, no, I don't want a gong, do I?
He's gonna gong it.
I want to knock gong.
You want to not gonged.
Yeah,
Not
okay.
the gong.
Watch me knock gong.
Yeah.
While everyone else gongs, I might even bring my own gong to make them think they've gonged and win easier. I don't know if it's a competition, but
He's gonna sit in the back and gong.
I'm sure that will integrate me into the clique.
Very well, yeah. I'm sure people will love it.
I think so too. I don't see how you couldn't look at that and be like, wow, he's a
That guy's a
hilarious,
hilarious man.
he's a good fella, right?
What a funny chap.
Interrupting us in the middle of our sets, so it was over. That's great.
That's great, that is.
He's doing a Robin Williams before he died. I don't know, but I can't even remember what comic it was now. I think I can. It was Greg Fitzsimmons.
Yeah.
Heard of him? He like a couple of weeks or week before Robin Williams died, he roasted the shit out of him on stage, and then he killed himself
Fuck!
because
Holy shit!
he was in the crowd. It was one of the times when he was going on what do they call it? He fell off the wagon.
All right. Yeah.
He'd done that again. It's easy to fall off the wagon when you're drunk. To be fair, I mean, they don't have seatbelts on wagons.
No.
They really should think about it a bit better.
Yeah.
Should get a coach. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
But anyway, Robin Williams still trying to drive by.
That's bullshit as well.
Yeah, his one was clean normally,
Yeah.
but then he would shit for some reason.
Right.
I think it was a copious amount of drugs. He put like an oil slick at that point. So it was like you can't really control that, just kind of seeps out.
Oh,
There's no control there, the butt's made for thick stuff.
right.
It has to have some consistency, otherwise it's just going to dribble out like a
I
faucet.
think I'm right in saying that petrol's actually used in the cocaine making process.
I think you're right, yeah.
In which case, that would explain why you shit so aggressively. That and the laxative they put in it.
Yeah, when they cut it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, petroleum jelly. That's fucking Vaseline. You're basically Vaselining your insides.
Coke is one of the ones I've got the least
Experience with.
experience with, yeah. Well, I wouldn't say actually one of not the ones with the least experience, actually. I do have experience with Coke. In regard to acid I haven't had, for example. That's not the kind of one
Yeah, no, I've never tried acid. I've tried like a tiny amount of mushrooms that didn't really get me high.
I'd have shrooms because I know, first of all, the naturalness is something I like straight away.
Yeah.
And all I've heard about shrooms, I don't know if you've heard it too, is like when one proper dose can actually it's so many people, like in clinical studies as well, like it just cures their depression and like negative thoughts.
I'd definitely like to try that.
Mm.
A proper dose of it.
I'll happily do it sometime. I can always get it.
Yeah.
I can get it whenever. Well, the times when it grows, I can get it. It's like twice a year. It should be coming up soon. It's actually.
Yeah.
I think it's October or November because the wettest times.
Yeah. If you have a really weird episode.
You know the guy as well.
Yeah. If we have a really weird episode where we're just staring into the fucking middle distance, you'll know what's happened.
Yeah. That probably would be fun. I was just thinking, I don't know if I would want to do that, but I think I would. I definitely want to record in some way, but I don't know if I'd want to record or go live.
Yeah, no. Maybe just record.
Maybe, yeah. Just in case, I suppose.
Just in case it gets weird.
Yeah. I suppose that'd be better, yeah.
Yeah.
In case
I did try the truffles when I was in Amsterdam.
What are they exactly?
So instead of like mushrooms, because the mushrooms themselves are illegal,
Right.
they have the truffles, which are like the root of the mushroom,
Okay.
which is like what the fancy restaurants put into things because it's delicious.
I didn't realise that. That makes sense.
Yeah,
Hard to find then.
Yeah. But like in shops in Amsterdam, you can still get the truffles. Now they're not as strong as the mushrooms are.
Yeah.
Because they don't have to have that much of a defensive reaction. They're not there to sort of fuck things up like the mushrooms are, because obviously if you eat the mushrooms, you'll get high as shit. But it still has some amount.
Yeah.
So if you eat enough of them, you can get pretty fucking high.
That makes sense.
And
I kind of like the idea of microdosing a bit.
yeah, me and Matilda were there, and I had a few of them, but I didn't have the whole dose.
Right.
Because I'd never tried it before. But like it was weird. It was like for a long time of it, I was just feeling really uncomfortable, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, I know what I need to do. I need to just relax and just chill. And I just lay down in this little like area, and everything was white around me, and I was just listening to something on the phone.
What?
And I was like, yeah, because it was a white like room.
Oh, okay.
And I was just sort of chilling there. I was like, actually, yeah, no, my body feels all floaty and cool. I feel pretty sweet right now. This is pretty good.
Yeah. It sounds like you might have actually got a bit more with the dose than in that.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was pretty good by the end. But that was the weakest ones they had. Like they've got ones that are like really fucking high level shit.
But it's better to be wary anyway when you're doing stuff like that.
Especially when you're doing something for the first time.
Definitely, from here.
Yeah.
It's always better to wait because as well, like people forget about how it can take like up to like a couple of hours sometimes for stuff to digest.
Yeah, I think also if I was going to do it properly, if I was going to go for a strong dose, I'd want to have a hotel room. Not like the little cubicle that we had in the hostel, because it was only a very small area. I
meant instead of somewhere like this.
No. I'd want somewhere that was like a nice open sort of hotel room where I could like spread out and like watch something on the TV and then do a little bit of a dance.
Villa. That's what you want, really.
Not even that. Like I literally Premiere in like size room is all I need.
Or even better, the 24/7 ones where it's like there's no person, it's all like automatic and stuff, so you can go outside and not have to be going past people.
Yeah, that's just good.
Yeah, I love that shit, man. I am not antisocial at all.
No,
I'm slighted.
no. It's not like I only like to be in social situations where I can control it specifically.
Yeah, and I've specifically picked the people I'm around if possible.
Yeah.
Little variants as possible.
Yeah.
Gone through life having to deal with variants. We're at the age now where it's like, you know what, I'm going to choose what areas, what situations I'm in.
Yeah. I'm not doing this for anyone else's benefit now.
All right, man, I really need to get over like, it feels like I'm doing comedy for the first time again now.
Yeah.
Because that Gone one didn't go through the other day. But, it feels like I haven't done comedy. It feels like I had never done comedy. I got that nerves again, like the first time all over.
Yeah.
I need to obviously get over that. I will eventually. It's just getting the opportunity to do it.
I find the nerves are there again, but when I went on after the Amsterdam bit, that was like, for the first minute or so, I was nervous.
Was
and
that
then-
that night too, or?
Yeah, that was the night we went down to the Hollybush.
Yeah.
And I jumped on the bill at the last minute and just sort of slipped in, maybe.
You slap it in.
Yeah. And no, I was all right. You know, I didn't blow the fucking roof off, but I got some laughs.
No, yeah.
And yeah, by about a couple of minutes in, I was like, oh, I know where I am. I know what I'm doing. I'm fine.
Yeah.
It was just the sort of build up to it. Yeah.
That's always the worst part.
Yeah.
Like, you can't enjoy it. It's like, I need to remind myself of that. Like, it's always the day. Normally, though, that's the thing. I know that in the past, I was like, I know when I get there, I'll feel better, though. You know, I'll get into like performing mode and friendly mode and all that,
etc.
Yeah. But I think now it's like, I don't know if I think I just worry that I'm not going to get into that mode because I feel different about it all now, too.
Yeah.
Because of everything. But I probably need to just get that out of my head now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just try and get past this.
Yeah.
It's probably what I don't need to do that. It's just that I always try to make it like stuff sticks in my head, and it takes me a while to get past it sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, I've always been kind of like that. As much as I try to not be, I've always been like that. Yeah. My brain is my biggest weapon, but also my biggest flaw.
Yeah.
Especially coming off like all the antidepressants and stuff too. It's like my head more raw now.
Yeah.
In a good way.
It can be harder to deal with sometimes, but at the same time, it's something that you kind of need to do.
Yeah.
And like, provided you're not like, you know, psychotic mentally, provided you've got like a reasonable hand on things and you're aware that you can sort of push yourself to do things that you don't necessarily want to do,
I think there's
you could be okay. But like, you know.
I think if, like, you know, I went for, like, proper, like, you know, things and that, there's probably some kind of neurodivergent with something I should be taking.
Probably.
But, you know, that's... Drugs can fill that placard. Not the right word, but it kind of works. Placard. Yeah. Kind of works.
It's a word, isn't it?
You're right, it is a word.
It is a word.
I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
It is definitely a word. You know that, I found out a Dynamo's lost a lawsuit, so he's not allowed to use his name.
What, really?
He's never allowed to use his name again.
Why?
Because he lost his original manager, something like that. You know, like with the original contract he signed. So I'm assuming, like, he essentially signed over his intellectual property.
Oh, fucking hell.
And now...
So he owns the name Dynamo.
Yeah.
So he's going to get some other fucking random...
Good do, yeah. Good do.
He's not going to not use it.
You'd think, because what would be the point?
Yeah.
Other than maybe, like, you know, royalties, though, from previous shit as well, yes, maybe. That probably in there, too. But I didn't realise, like, he'd have to have, like, half his... Because he did disappear for ages. He had, like, half his stomach taken out. And because he's got Crohn's disease.
Oh,
and his medication just made him bloat for a while, too. He got fat for a bit. Like, you might not recognise him if you ever seen him. Might be a case of, yo, did Dynamo eat Dynamo? Kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. No, it's a shame, that. It's a fucking shame. I mean, he always looked a little bit sickly.
He did. Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah. He looks kind of the same again now, just a bit older, obviously. Apparently he's just going by Stephen Frayne now, I think his name is.
Right. It's not got the same pizzazz.
It really doesn't. It should just, like, turn it, like, make, like, Dynamite.
You could be called the artist formerly known as Dynamo.
That would be good, actually. You could probably get away with that.
Yeah.
Maybe Prince did that, didn't he?
Yeah, he's got the same frame as Prince.
Yeah.
You know?
Was there actually a reason why Prince did that, or was he just being
No,
weird?
no, Prince was just being weird.
Oh, okay.
Because he was like, I'm no longer called Prince. I'm this symbol that I've drawn.
Oh, yeah, the idea.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, yeah, that's what my name is now. So pronounce it as that. Or say the artist formerly known as Prince, but now.
Oh, okay, so that's supposed to have a whole separate pronunciation.
Yeah. And
I didn't realise.
but he wouldn't tell anyone how it was pronounced.
Have a look at this.
That's
Oh,
the other thing.
What, you wouldn't tell them?
He wouldn't tell them how to pronounce it.
What? Freaking tiny.
Yeah.
How is he pronounced going to work? Oh, that's not what I remembered at all. That's not it, is it?
I think it is, actually.
Oh, yeah, it must be, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not what I remembered at all. For me, it was more like the Eye of Horus idea in my head.
Yeah. No, it's not that.
Okay.
No.
Well, it's, okay, Prince's symbol. How is...
Pronounced, there it is.
Is it what we just say name?
It does not have a fixed pronunciation. It's
It's
considered
considered
unpronounceable.
He stated Prince himself stated it was unpronounceable. The media and public widely referred to him as the Irish formerly known as Prince.
Yeah.
Okay. Changed his name to the symbol to protest his contract with Warner Bros. Records.
Oh, I think your phone just
effectively-
died. I had to go, boom. Bugger and pubes. Bugger and pubes. Oh, no.
Find out who was that.
When you say bugger, oh bugger and pubes. Is it deaded? Oh, it deaded itself. Ladies and gentlemen, give us a moment for us to repair the deadedness of the phone. It will not take too long. It is, after all, lightly deaded. Not fully deaded. Yeah, so that's not full deadedness. Yeah, that's right.
I have a habit to do that. Sometimes I do not be so fully.
Oh. A bit of the half hole. Fucking Jesus.
Yeah.
Is he?
You know,
Yeah. Let me know when you know it's in. No, let me know. Let me know when you know it's in. No, how can you not know yet? Oh, I made myself laugh. I like doing that. Ever since I was a young boy, I've always liked to make myself laugh. One time, I saw this duck down at the pond, and I started throwing rocks at him. Well, one of them was quite a large one, and it sunken straight to the bottom. I laughed like a fucking drain. He said, have you not heard that one? Laugh like a drain. Oh, mate, that's a classic. Because drains go like in like old houses. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, bro, all sorts of stuff happening over there. All over the TV, green blotches and stuff. I think it's it was while you were moving, so I'd say just yeah. On the screen, it all went crackly and green.
oh, okay, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I put my phone on to do it, and it just started. It just restarted again. So I think that's all we're getting out of that.
Oh, okay.
But that's all right.
That's
It's
all
not
right.
essential to this.
You can always switch over.
There's nothing to switch over.
It's lost us a second.
Yeah.
Oh, is it the camera that's disconnected? Oh no, there we go. We're all good again.
It's all fine.
Yeah.
I just pull shit out with my masculine legs. They touch things and it's like, you just pull things.
Just so masculine.
It
It is so unbelievably masculine, ladies and gentlemen. you look at him from a distance and you're like, oh, I get that guy could probably maybe do something, and then you get up close to him and you're like, my God, look at that chin of an Adonis. Look at that fucking, that bicep that could curl a moon. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. The moon is fake news.
The moon is fake news. It's a hologram put there by the asbestos people.
I mean, let's be realistic now.
Yeah.
It's a metal shell
Oh, right.
filled with aliens
Filled
and a giant dragon.
just to the brim with fucking aliens. They're just bursting at the seams.
Apparently, actually, though, talking about space,
Yeah.
getting into a bit of space chat. There was that. I don't know what that original note was for now. There was the Three Eye Atlas.
The what?
Three Eye Atlas, the big ass comet just coming in.
Oh, 31 Atlas. Yeah.
No, Three Eye
Is
Atlas.
it 3 Eye Atlas?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Very commonly, like a lot of people. I can't remember what it was. It's three. It's to do with I think it's for interstellar because it's from outside. And I think three might be something to do with the direction where they think it came from, or something to do with the thing that.
I thought it was how many they've seen of them so far. How many? Because I think they've only truly detected 3 interstellar objects.
Yeah, they have, but they didn't know that. They only knew about 2 when they found it. I think the one they found since. I think so. Yeah, the smaller one that was. I think
There's
you might be right though. Yeah, you might be right.
Yeah, there's
that little one. A Maruru, whatever it is. And if
I think there might have been one beforehand, and then
there's a little one. Is I don't know if they. I know it came before, but I don't know if I feel like I might have seen recently that they only saw it recently. To go back and look.
Yeah. So because that would make it 3rd interstellar atlas.
Yeah, it might be.
Potentially. Maybe that's the way they're doing it. I'm just hypothesizing.
Yeah. But I mean, the size of it though, its dust cloud is the size of between Earth and the Moon.
Fucking hell.
Which is crazy big.
Jesus fucking Christ.
But just think, I keep seeing things about other comets that are coming, just a bunch of others that have come in over the last, few weeks.
What, interstellar ones?
I don't know about that per se, but I feel like maybe they're not, and they're just kind of, because people are paying attention to it more now, they're just kind of trying to.
This is what worried me, though.
A bit more.
I said when the Aurora came out, and then they talked about 3 Eye Atlas, I was like, well, are we potentially just, as a solar system, diving headfirst into an intergalactic hailstorm?
Yeah.
Of just cosmic-sized fucking chunks of rock just flying past us.
Here's the thing is, either with this one, I totally understand why people, are trying to argue. I'm not saying I think it per se, but I understand why people are trying to argue it could be an alien thing.
Yeah.
Because apparently from what they've seen already, they can see that it's some kind of metal surrounded by ice, but apparently it can't be confirmed that it's a kind of metal that can't be naturally created, because if it was confirmed, then it wouldn't be it'd be a bit of a moot point then. We kind of know.
Yeah.
But it's going along though, and it's like shooting out gas, bits. Like you would imagine, like a spacesuit, you shoot out little bits of gas to keep your trajectory. And
yeah.
It's doing little things like that.
Right.
Obviously, the nearer it gets to the sun, you would expect
a gas release because it's getting
things to do that. Yeah. But the weird thing is, it's actually doing it less as it gets to the sun. Which is weird.
That is weird.
You could argue, well, maybe
its trajectory is
running out.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, but why was it doing it already, though?
It could be, if it is an alien, potentially, just look at it in that sense. I'll be the devil's advocate in this scenario.
Yeah.
So, what if that is it? No, because it's now sort of got its trajectory sorted. Because, over an intergalactic area, your adjustments are absolutely minuscule, but it can change your outcome for fucking thousands and thousands and thousands, if not millions or billions of kilometers. So you've got to get it perfect. So you're going to be making those little adjustments to sort of touch it in and bring yourself. Not to mention, We don't know what's out there. There could be shitloads of sort of like gravitational shit that's going on that we're not aware of outside of our solar system that it's like trying to navigate. So that's a potential way to explain it. Now, I don't think that's necessarily true myself, but it is interesting.
So look what they want to check this, which is roughly.
That's not as far away as I thought.
No, it's not that far away. Have you seen the diagrams for it?
We what I do is root.
Right.
Root.
It was already like gone past Jupiter and shit, which is what normally catches them, you know. Here you go, look. So, actually see that up. So this is as you can see then, yeah. So Jupiter ran, you know, the edge of shit. That's the thing, and then it's actually changed from this actually, because they're talking around about the possibility that it might actually hit Mars.
Like shit.
Like it legit might. Which won't necessarily fuck us up if it does. But it could throw some debris at us, you know.
Yeah.
Which is interesting considering we just found out that, like, you know, are we gonna, like, you know, just have that, like, lunar module that found that sign of life? Well, yeah, the microbial life.
Yeah.
Then they're bringing the samples back and then gonna get flattened
Yeah.
for the atlas.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's not going to hit Earth unless once again it changes where it's going.
Yeah. Because that looks close there, but in astrological terms, it's fucking thousands and thousands and thousands of miles.
You know, it might have been today.
Listening about today, there was a boy with they city that
very really. And it's not exact, it's a turn date because like Spinky came.
Right.
And its cone faced towards the sun for a bit.
Yeah.
Which doesn't act like any other comet we've ever seen. Yeah, that took a long time, didn't it? What? Yeah, I know. Close flyby of Mars on the 3rd of October, okay.
I mean, that's not a large distance in...
Yeah, that's the point. It's not a confirmed collision yet.
Yeah.
A close flyby at the moment. But, you know, when you look at what the original path was, it wasn't a close flyby, really. That's not that close.
That's a huge distance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's changed a lot. And then it's obviously just going to, once it gets past the sun... I don't understand why we wouldn't be able to see it. It's going that way.
Yeah,
we'll
be illuminated.
Oh, unless we're going that way. I don't know which way we're going.
Yeah, but even then...
you feel like we should be able to see it. I heard them talk about it looping away from the sun. It doesn't make any sense looking at that.
No.
Yeah. I've also seen things about a bigger one somewhere, but I don't know enough about that to remember. So
again, I'm genuinely worried that we're about to just go through a fucking intergalactic hailstorm.
I mean, yeah, that's the problem. Well, we can see it though. We are looking that way. It's just you can only see it once. Well, you can see it because once we knew about like this, for example, we were able to, because they are essentially like what records them, doesn't it, for like weeks, whatever, months, I don't know what it is. They're able to go back and then look at that area and then watch it back in time, essentially.
The thing about it for me, though, is just it's the sheer fucking speed of this thing in comparison to a standard meteorite is ridiculous.
Let's have a look.
What is the difference in between AI plus human by the
And it also your filters made from the gold. They've also now confirmed that it's like made from CO, carbon monoxide,
right?
And I think some carbon and something else,
right? So they're the colours that are going for this.
Okay, let's see. Just thinking longer, put better answer. Well, think better. Oh, well, 3i Atlas. Oh, I got it though. Why are you going so slow today, ChatGPT? Once again, no, I do appreciate the fact that it gives us, it knows it's a good question. It's like, you have a good question there. Well done. It doesn't do that for everyone, just for me, you see.
Yeah,
It might do it for you too.
Oh, it does it for me all the time.
Squishy mind.
Yeah, squishy minded.
I actually heard somebody use, I can't remember what it was on. It was on some newsy thing. Somebody described somebody's mind as a squishy mind.
There we go.
Oh, well, I'm going to take that.
Yeah, we've got squishy minds.
Okay, so good question. Actually, you can read while I.
Good question. Speeds depend on where you measure them. Far from the sun, near 1 AU, or at perihelion, and the kind of comet. There are reasonable sourced comparisons. You can find the differences. Quick summary: 3i Atlas is moving about 58 kilometers per second, which equals 130,000 miles per hour, or 209,000 kilometers per hour.
130k miles, or 130 miles, 30,000 miles per hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Oumuamua was traveling in excess of 26 kilometers per second. So it was almost half.
Yeah. More than half.
More than half. Yeah, just more than half. Yeah. Or less than half, actually. No, yeah, less than half.
Compared to an average comet, though.
And an average comet moves between 10 to 30 kilometers per second. So that is a big difference in speed. That is a catastrophically large object.
Oh, and as they get nearer, though, look, nearer in the solar system, they can travel up to 50.
Ooh, I didn't know.
Long period comets, one that plunge in from the Oort cloud.
They triplet. Yeah, because
that
the
might be
Oort cloud is the terrifying one where like random big fuckers came. They think that the one that killed the dinosaurs
came from there.
Came from the Oort cloud.
Isn't that like out of our solar system as well?
It's right on the edge of the solar system.
Oh, okay.
It's literally right on the edge, and that's why it's so erratic, because the gravitational pull of the sun is sort of so weak that it sort of very, very, very lightly affects these things. And if one of them impacts with another, that can send them on a course that will just gradually pull it towards the sun.
Yeah.
And they can get some serious fucking speed up on the way.
Yeah. I know that's one key thing about 3i Atlas is because of the speed it's going at.
Yeah.
That it's not going to be affected by our sun.
No. It will be affected by
it's like tiny.
Yeah.
You can see that on that little thing.
Yeah, it does bend it because the gravitational field will affect it. But
like having a bowling ball on a bed and then rolling in a ball.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, this thing is moving so much faster than any other thing that we've seen, which is suspicious. Let's go back to the fucking devil's advocate thing here. That is suspicious. We've seen things come out of the Oort cloud. We've seen something else that is an extra fucking solar system object, Oumuamua, right, fly through at a slower speed than this thing. This thing is bigger, moving at a faster speed.
Boy, people in I why are you in the Yeah, okay, it shouldn't turn that.
It is a bit strange that there's this thing just fucking fucking hooning it, through the galactic reaches.
Acting like like no thing we've ever seen before, no comet we've ever seen before.
It doesn't behave normally.
Obviously, a lot of people are not going to work.
Right. Let me pass me the thing.
The simple physics to certain things as well that alone on don't make sense. Just that the whole cone coming towards it thing was one.
Yeah. So the short answer: several prominent researchers, notably Avi Loeb and colleagues, have pointed to a handful of anomalies in 3i Atlas they say could be explained if the object were artificial. Overwhelming mainstream media view so far is that it's an interstellar comet. But below are the reasons to cite. Brightness behavior that looks too bright for a simple nucleus. Some observers and Loeb's team say that a large proportion of the object's brightness appears to come from the nucleus rather than reflected sunlight from a big dusty coma.
Yeah.
Coma, yeah. That can be interpreted as either an unusually active or bright nucleus or, speculatively, an internally powered self-luminous object.
Yeah.
Apparent lack or delay of typical cometary chemical signatures. Early claims argued that the spectrum and outgassing didn't match one that you would expect for a comet of that inferred size, raising the possibility that the observed light and spectrum were not produced by normal cometary activity. For more follow-up spectroscopy has been done, and NASA and JWST results point towards CO2-rich cometary activity. Trajectory and timing that some consider improbable. Loeb and collaborators argued the object's incoming path and certain alignments, they describe a trajectory plausibly useful for a probe doing reconnaissance of the inner solar system, are unlikely by chance. Critics counter the statistical argument is weak and that the interstellar objects can have a wide range of approach vectors.
I can understand it, but I mean, it's easy to say it's weak. Because you could argue that if it can happen, it can happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I do understand the idea of, but why have we never seen these before?
Yeah, we've never seen one of these before, and it immediately pulls off one of the most statistically unlikely things.
And also then just has we have a more marble, and then just have a much bigger one then after that.
Just suddenly pop through.
Yeah, we haven't seen any and then we've seen three.
Imagine if it's like,
the first one was
it's sending out fucking, like, sensors of some kind.
Yeah.
That are just attached to a bit of rock so it doesn't look suspicious. And then they fire it out.
It would do if it was a comet, mate.
Yeah, just fire it out as fast as they can in all directions. They pick up some radio signals. They're like, right, there we go. That's some good stuff. Let's go over there.
Yeah.
They've got all the stuff we need.
I mean, the one good thing about the fact as well, that it's going so near to Mars nowadays, is you might get a better photo of it.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Because they're already being repurposed apparently to basically take photos of this thing flying past. Hopefully just flying past. Anyway.
Yeah. Size and brightness mismatch, number 4. If the nucleus is actually small yet produces the observed brightness, that requires an explanation, extreme activity, unusual composition, or some non-natural light source. This was compared to earlier debates about 1i, that was Oumuamua, where unusual brightness shape led to artificial probes hypotheses.
Hey, you must be right about that in the 1 and 3i and all that.
Yeah.
If that is.
Historical precedent and heuristic reasoning. Researchers who flagged 3i Atlas point to past interstellar visitors, Oumuamua, where anomalies produced alternative hypotheses in discussions. The logic, rare, unexpected objects deserve consideration of out-of-the-box explanations, including technosignatures, until ruled out. This is an argument about scientific posture more than direct evidence.
Okay.
So interesting.
Yeah. Like, at the same time, though, one of my issues I have with like some of that kind of stuff is, to be like, well, this stuff couldn't do this unless it was this or this or this. It's like, there is a chance you're wrong too.
Yeah.
That is always...
There's the important context here, though, as well. Okay. Most astronomers and agencies, NASA, many observational teams interpret the weight of the data as consistent with a natural interstellar comet. It has a coma and a developing tail. Spectroscopy shows volatile gases, for example, CO2, consistent with cometary activity, and many of the anomalies have plausible natural explanations and are not statistically significant. Critics have also pointed out the methodological and statistical flaws in the artificial craft papers.
I mean, at the same time, it's kind of like a pointless conversation, I guess, too, especially like for proper scientists and shit, though, because it's like, you can't say it's definitely not either.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's very little we can do until we get a decent look at the fucking thing.
Even then, like,
You know?
because, we've seen the shape in it of all that. We've seen, like, the basic shape of it from the stuff we have seen,
Yeah.
But, I think it's just going to be a rock either way. It's going to look like a rock.
And the thing is, it is just moving staggeringly fast.
Yeah.
At a speed we have not seen.
I think we'll be able to... See, I feel like we're getting confused with something else a little bit that I heard
I'll
about.
tell you what, if it doesn't hit anything in our solar system, I feel fucking sorry for the next solar system in the way.
Trick, yeah.
Because it is going to get so much fucking speed off of our fucking sun and then just thump straight out the other side of the solar system.
I mean, you've probably done it a few times already, then that's why it's so quick, ain't it?
Yeah.
It's just doing it over and over and picking up speed.
Yeah, each time it just sort of passes another. God damn.
And that, but I mean, realistically, it should pump out gas from the front and slow it down, but that doesn't happen either, it seems.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how, but it is kind of, like, it is weird, but it is very big-headed to be like, well, it's, as far as we're concerned, it's not acting the way it should, so therefore it must be aliens.
Yeah.
It can't just be that we don't understand these things.
Well, exactly. We've literally never seen an object of this size
Yeah.
traveling at this speed. It's under stresses and strains we can't comprehend yet scientifically because we don't have the data.
Mm-hmm. And apparently, they lost the technology of how to go to even the moon, so.
Yeah, apparently.
How you do that, man? I mean,
Yeah. You can get to the moon.
apparently not. They literally say they can't recreate that at the moment.
They can. They just can't. They could get to the moon if they really put their fucking minds to it.
You told them? You told NASA that?
Yeah, I will.
You think good?
Little pussies.
Set an appointment with them.
Fucking losers. Get off your ass.
Go into that weird room that they go into where they all stand very naturally together to the camera
Yeah.
and have a conversation.
Have a conversation there because that is the most natural thing that anyone's ever done.
To them, it probably, it did look like probably one of the most natural things for them.
It's so natural.
But at the same time, it's hilarious because that probably was like the best take. Probably. If it's not just they thought, fuck it, and just made it AI like me.
Yeah.
Because, like, if anyone should be able to make good AI, it should be, you'd imagine it would be NASA.
Right.
I don't know why.
I just feel NASA the vibe.
Yeah?
Cool.
Who else? Well, I mean, they'd probably give it to the CIA.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe in cahoots.
Yeah.
But
all that cahooting.
that's what they do. They put themselves on the roads and they
go,
spank
yeah.
each other.
And then they go to Bohemian Grove and they go, Kahoot, Kahoot, look at the owl god.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Mollusk.
Yeah.
Oh, mollusk. Mollusk.
Marlock. One last thing I did want to talk about before we wrap up. Did you see
What are we going to wrap up?
that Italy, the government of Italy, who are a hard right government apparently, right, which I was not aware of, but they are they put a block on selling weapons to Israel.
Okay.
Right? And recently a bunch of people in Italy found out that one of the ports there was harbouring a boat that was then going to go on to deliver munitions to Israel.
Okay.
And they stopped the boat. They blockaded the boat and they would not allow the boat to land at their dock.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I like that. Who was that again?
that was Italy. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go Italians.
So I think that's a pretty good sort of show of civil disobedience right there. Although actually kind of civil obedience considering the government was already not trying to sell stuff to that fucking country. But there we go.
Good. Oh yeah, the government were of the same thinking as the people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well,
That's one of the rare times when the government is working with the. I can't imagine how I generally can't imagine having a government that actually feels like it's of the same opinion as you.
Yeah. At the moment, it seems fucking ridiculous, doesn't it? Yeah.
It's amazing how split, people keep talking about how the America's primed for a civil war. I think we are just as much.
Everywhere is.
I don't know about everywhere.
It's either going to be civil war or world war. It depends on what tension blows over first,
That's fair.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you fight a world war if you're in the middle of a civil war?
It's happened before.
It seems like a good time to try.
Yeah.
To try it on with somebody when they're fighting each other.
Well, it usually ends up with one of the one of the sides of the country being taken up by one side and one of the sides of the country being taken up by the other side, and then it sort of becomes an internal fight for the soul of the country, so to speak, and whoever wins that ends up joining the other side.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's
yeah.
About it. Well, actually, that sounds like a good idea then, because either way, Britain will be survived at least.
Some of it.
Some of it,
yeah.
Yeah. Better than none.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should. One thing I learned in school is not to put all of my eggs into one box.
Yeah.
That's the phrase.
I saw a thing recently that apparently, now take it with a grain of salt because it's just a fucking thing off the internet. But there was a thing talking about Elon Musk may end up being the first person with 2 trillion based on a deal that Tesla is planning on pulling off, right?
Okay.
And that would mean that he had, by himself, if he had 2 trillion, the same amount of money as the bottom 58% of all Americans.
I'm only saying the bottom 58%.
Yeah.
It's such a strange way to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, none of that surprised me.
That's crazy.
As far as I'm concerned, that's the harder issues to deal with over immigration.
Yeah.
I think that's harder to deal with.
I
think we kind of need them to.
We do, but we also need a fucking working country. And the thing is, a lot of these businesses, they're like, oh, I don't see why I should have to pay tax because I do this. It's because you use all of the infrastructure of the country to earn the money that keeps your business going.
But at the same time, when the government's not looking after the people anyway. Right?
Yeah, I mean, that is a big problem at the moment, is ultimately none of the money seems to get spent on anything that's useful, and you end up with multiple fucking MPs going down in a fucking week for having dodgy fucking taxes.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, for fuck's sake.
Or sending messages to pedos.
Yeah.
Or just do that too.
What was that do?
Racist or insulting stuff to all MP women.
And a couple of months back, there was one MP who was in charge of homelessness who had kicked her tenants out with a month's notice and then raised the rent. Yeah. And then put it out to someone else. So she literally was responsible for some people being homeless. Yeah. It's like, what the fuck is going on in this fucking country? Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
That's why we need some crazy. That's why we need some full on, change to something else.
Yeah.
We just gotta figure out exactly what that is still.
Yeah.
A few options available now. One of my mates opened the bank account for the U Party.
Right.
For Jeremy Corbyn's one.
Yeah.
He opened the bank account for.
Apparently there's stuff going on with that one.
They go to the electoral to apply and all that.
Oh, right. But apparently they might be ousting Jeremy Corbyn as the head of it and having other people coming in, and they're sort of re-electing the sort of people they want to have as the leaders of the party and stuff like that.
I think Reform need to really think about that as well, personally.
I don't think it's a bad idea, because as much as I think Jeremy Corbyn was sort of the linchpin that brought it all together,
I think his time's kind of passed.
He's a bit too old to be a prime minister at this point.
He had his real shot when 10 odd years ago, whenever it was, when he was
when everyone's going, oh, Jeremy Corbyn.
That was the most I ever knew, people around me to care about politics.
Yeah.
That's probably when I started caring a bit more too, just everyone else stopped caring a little bit too.
And then the mainstream media vilified him. So a bunch of old people thought that he was the fucking devil.
I don't know. I mean, he wasn't that great from what I've heard anyway.
No, I've got, I've heard all of the other stuff, but he was one of the few fucking MPs who didn't take shitloads of money on the side.
Yeah.
And he put all of his taxes out there. You knew exactly where his money was coming from. He was doing
plenty of money anyway.
What?
Could have plenty of money. Anyway.
Oh, you didn't earn that much.
Yeah.
He really didn't.
And tucked away somewhere.
No, not even that. Literally, his entire life, he's been like this. He's got all of his taxes open and visible. He's got all of his earnings open and visible. He gets his money for being an MP, and then he also earns a little bit of money on the side teaching, essentially teaching politics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's it. That's all he gets. And that's still, it's not a small amount. It's still like £150,000 a year or something. Exactly. It's a reasonable amount of money, but it's not like...
It's very reasonable.
Yeah, but it's not a dodgy amount of money. There's some MPs out there earning fucking tens of millions a year. And by doing speaking benefits at fucking, fancy business dues and shit. It gets fucking dodgy after a while. Most of it. But he was not dodgy in that aspect at the very least.
So maybe in that one, yeah. I'm sure he's got his other ways.
As far as I'm aware, he was pretty principled.
I doubt it. I don't really trust any politician at this point. The more
I think that's why he was so vilified, though. I genuinely do. I do. I think that they didn't want him in power specifically. And I can understand why in some ways. I understand some people's reticence of not wanting him in power.
He was a bit of
a full-blown lefty, like completely full.
Yeah, that old school lefty though, because he's old,
It was a bit old school, but like,
That's the difference. Like old school lefty is where I used to be.
Yeah.
And then the world flips.
Yeah. World got woke.
Our world got way too woke. It went way too far that way, and then the people that wanted free speech forgot that they were now getting rid of free speech.
Yeah.
In tards.
They've managed to get it to the point now where both sides, in their own way, are trying to sort of selectively choose what kind of speech is and isn't allowed. And it's